Facebook is scheduled to report second quarter earnings after the closing bell. Shares of the social networking site have risen 12% in the past 3 months. Joining us now to break it all down is Dan Costa, editor-in-chief at PCMag.com. Dan, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thanks for having me.
So many analysts are hoping to hear a positive report regarding Facebook's advertising numbers. What's been the main driver of ad sales, and what are you expecting going forward?
So Facebook's metrics are really pretty straightforward. It needs to keep adding users, it needs to dominate the mobile platform, and then it needs to figure out how to make money on all those users by selling their data and their time. And from what it looks like, Facebook has been extraordinarily successful doing all of those things. They keep adding users, even though they've reached this tremendous scale, they keep adding users on a monthly basis. And more importantly, their engagement among those users is going up. So the number, you look at the number of people that are engaging with Facebook on a daily basis, and that number is going up month over month because they keep adding new services. And a big part of that is mobile. I saw a number that 25% of all of the digital screen time on mobile devices in the US was done on Facebook in June. So that's a key thing, and that's really that's where all this advertising revenue is coming from.
Yeah, that's incredible. Now on to my favorite, Instagram, because many analysts have been positive on Instagram, and earlier this month, Facebook announced that its Messenger service crossed the 1 billion monthly active user mark. So what kind of impact do these units have on the overall business?
Yeah, they're really important. Instagram's going to go down in history as one of Facebook's and one of the all-time greatest acquisitions because they got ahead of the curve. They bought what everybody thought was high, but turned out to be really low. And Instagram has really eaten the lunch out of a lot of other social networks and given Facebook that room to grow. It also dovetails very nicely into their video ambitions because Instagram is not just an imaging platform; it's also a video platform. So that it gives them the scale that they didn't have before. And Messenger is even more exciting because I think if you look at Messenger as this futuristic platform that they can build, that's really something very different than your traditional Facebook wall. If you look at the messaging apps in China, you look at Sina Weibo, you look at WeChat, they're really much more than messaging. They're commerce platforms, they're social platforms, they're news platforms and media platforms. And I think that just has a lot of appeal for Facebook, and you can see that they've got a lot of those same plans for Messenger.
You mentioned video, and Facebook has been investing very heavily in video. So when do you actually expect to see those results pay off for the company?
Yeah, it could be very soon. I mean, the numbers I've seen is that they're delivering about 4 billion video streams every single day. So they've got this scale that rivals that of Snapchat, rivals that of YouTube even. The question is, how are they going to monetize it? Right now, they've been a little slow to figure out how they're going to bring in content providers, provide a platform where everybody can make a little bit of money. But this is the social media, this is the social media plan where you develop the audience, you develop the platform, and then you figure out how to monetize it. So we could see the first indications of that in this report, but I think it'll just be early days yet. It's got a long way to grow.
All right, Dan. Final question here. What are you most excited about, and what's your biggest concern regarding Facebook this time around?
I think it's really, I'm most excited about the changes being made to Messenger. I think that, that's a product that people think of as an instant messenger-like tool, but they've got they're already building bots into it so that you can actually interact with software programs and provide services through the messaging app. I think that's got that's the product with the most room to grow. And then the question in terms of growth is, can they keep adding users, and can they keep offering a cool service that doesn't get eaten up by something like Snapchat, where generationally speaking, Snapchat is the Facebook of the future. So they've got to keep an eye on Snapchat for sure.
Well, that means I'm old because I downloaded Snapchat and then I deleted it because I just couldn't get the hang of it. But Dan, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. And thank you for watching. I'm Kate Rogers. Have a great day. Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the eye right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.